Hey, me, Makari. You join Discord and Twitch. Hey, thanks, bye. Hello there, YouTube. Welcome back to Sunday Morning Cartoons. We're joined by Twitch and also you guys on a live stream for our Sunday morning stream sloppy fests. Sometimes we just do this, you know. Sometimes we get together, put aside the pitchforks of Twitch trying to battle it out with YouTube for superiority as to who's the biggest gooner, and we meet in no man's land and we watch stupid cartoons together. So if you ever want to come and join us doing that, join us on Twitch almost every single day, or join us on the occasional YouTube stream if you don't feel like supporting Amazon and corporate greed, which you're still doing anyway by being on YouTube because YouTube's owned by Google and Google's like corporation and stuff, and the capitalism. I'm gonna go to the one place where capitalism doesn't exist. Anyway, videos. Let's carry on Assault Online Bridge, episode 9. Go watch the original, like their stuff. Go and subscribe to them. And cartoons
is a fan-based parody.
Skeletor.
Online is owned by A1 Pictures, Aniplex USA, and Reki Kawaha.
I have to apologize as well. If I seem a little bit weird at the moment, I'm a little bit, how should we say, unkilted. My ADHD is certainly hitting me hard today, so I can only apologize for the bullshit that I'm about to subject you all to. I'll do my best to maintain focus. I will. But I make no promises. Anyway, continuing on.
Please support the official release.
Please support the official release.
They are, without question, a complete write-off of a species. And how dare you make me
Okay. So the last time we saw Kirito, he was having a midlife crisis.
Oh my god, this is amazing! You really had no idea they were live streaming?
No. Obviously,
Oh, no!
if I'd been privy to that little tidbit, I might have conducted myself in a slightly different manner.
So what I'm hearing is Kirito did the typical thing of going to TwitchCon and starting to confess their love to their favorite Twitch streamer, only to then realize they're being caught in 4K for all to see. Or that one guy who went on to X Factor with a boner. Yeah.
Oh, don't worry so much, Key. No one cares about your adorable little freakout. They're all too busy being in awe that you can hold 2 swords at the same time.
Here's the chosen one, as it was foretold by the scrolls.
It's make fun of Kiryu
So what's
Day,
in the
my
box,
favorite
Pinky?
gender of
Dumpsters
content.
for your next masterpiece?
Well, funny you should ask. This box is everything I was able to salvage.
You notice as the episode's going by as well, Kiryu is starting to become more and more of the butt of the joke, and everyone else around them is just being like, you know, Kiryu, for being such a big, strong, high level, you a bitch.
From my shop after your friend Asuna. Hey, Kirito! The commander wants to... Ah! I didn't say anything, I swear!
Wait for me! I know a shortcut!
So, you were saying?
Welcome, Kirito. Thank you for coming.
That is the motherfucking Alucard voice that I've ever Alucarded before.
Ah, yes, Kirito, you've arrived just in time. Do you like cannons? Because bitches love cannons.
I am Heathcliff, commander of the Knights of the Blood
Yes,
Oath,
I'd recognize
as I'm
Takahata's
sure
voice
you're well
anywhere.
aware.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What the fuck is he doing here?
A big juicy paycheck and a cameo in another series. See, Kirito's accusation there wasn't to the main character here, it was to the voice actor. What is Takahata doing here? What is this handsome bartender doing in our series? Which, by the way, slight side quest. Did you guys know? Did you know, speaking of Takahata and funny little crossovers, did you know that our Lord and Savior, Perfect Cell, is coming back for a Devil Artemis crossover? I don't know if I'm excited or whether I just want to come.
This might be your perfect matchup. Like, literally. Okay, you say that for everyone. Okay, but this time, I'm telling the truth. Perfect Cell, I want you to meet
Perfect Cell.
Perfect Cell.
Oh, yeah!
Hello.
Now, I'm not saying Takahata's voices are easy to do, but
Hello.
Takahata just has a very guttural, stomachy voice.
And he went out like a bitch.
Oh, yeah! Nut, baby. I can't wait for it. It's gonna be good. We are absolutely watching that when it comes out. Perfect Cell versus Perfect Cell, the battle of the century. But yes, it's always kind of fun to see when Takahata turns up, because he has such an identifiable voice at this point. He is literally God's gift to voice acting at this point, or at least for the abridged side of things.
Oh?
Don Fluffles, you son of a bitch. How
You
are you
son of
still
a bitch.
alive? I saw you go over that cliff. No one could have survived that fall. You sly bastard. I would have
Wait,
never
wait,
thought.
I didn't even know. Dude, I was so focused on talk on, I completely missed the spontaneous cat. I had no idea. Surprise pussy moment, I guess. Wow, ADHD in a nutshell. Hyperfixation. Holy sh.
You
John
sly
Fluffles.
bastard. I would have never thought of that.
I'm sorry. Could he actually speak cat, or is he just messing with us?
Knowing him, it may very well be both.
You know, I still have that dagger you put in me. I've been meaning to give it
God,
back.
this is good.
Gentlemen, you can't.
I've been
fit in here.
wanting to get
This
back
is
into
the
this for a while.
war room. Really? No one? I'm the only one. Forget it. We have important matters to discuss. Kirito, by now, all
No,
of
no
our
laughs.
grad
Guys,
has
don't
seen
laugh. It's
the
not worth it.
video.
Which, by the way, I could not be
No,
happier
don't laugh. You're
about.
gonna
Defeating
need to make
a
yourself
floor boss
look stupid by
practically
laughing.
single-handedly, and with a unique skill, no less. You've got to admit, it's a pretty inspiring image. Maybe even enough to rally the other players to action. I think
Maybe even enough to bring in cameos from other series. Who knows?
you're just what this guild needs. No.
Are
What
you
we
ready to commit
all-
various war crimes, Kirito?
Kirito, will you join the Knights of the Blood Oath?
Nah.
And commit various war crimes for the funny hee-hoos and the giggles.
Fantastic! Welcome aboard, come again.
No, not interested. As I'm sure Fluffles can attest.
Kiryu
Kids
is
and I
his
go
own
together
man.
About as well
Kiryu
as
does his
puppies
own
and
shit.
fire ants.
Yes, thank you, Fluffles. Very illuminating. Why'd I agree to put a friggin' cat on the council? Look, let's just
Why
cut right to
did
the
you
chase
agree to
here,
put a cat in the
Kirito.
castle?
What's it gonna take for you?
Oh, right. Because this is the only pussy you're gonna get because you're a gamer nerd who does nothing but play video games for a living. Oh, that's me as well.
To say yes, huh? Money? Items? Asuna?
Excuse me?
Why did I call that? Was a
compliment.
self-report. I
Wow,
psyoped myself
Commander,
into
I
that.
didn't think
Jeez.
this game had any magic, but look at you, turning women into trophies. Got some misogynist alchemy going on up in there.
Fine.
Of course he
I
does.
can
He's
give
a
you
gamer
Asuna,
that's over the
but I'm
age of
serious, Kirito.
30, so of course he's a
This game
misogynist.
needs you. Name your price.
Well, I suppose there is
Fat Loot.
one thing.
Hello, everyone. It's a beautiful sunny day here on the 75th floor in the wonderful town of
75th floor?
Colinia.
When did they get
you
that
couldn't
deep?
pick a better setting for today.
I am not going to make a comment about that. I am not going to make a comment about what I just said. How did... That's exactly what she said when she pulled out your dick. How did you get that deep with a 2-inch wonder? Oh, baby. Dab, 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 dab.
Today's match between
Two of the greatest competitors to ever grace the elegant art of
Whoa, cheering! I don't know what we're cheering for. Let's go!
The Blood Typhoon versus the Dark Spectre
Oh.
of Death himself, Kirito!
Wait, are these the guys from the Death Battles? Is this a cameo episode? Because that's Takahata. I'm pretty sure those are the people who do the Death Battle voices, right? No? Oh, whatever. I feel like this is designed to be as a reference to Death Battles.
Are those nicknames official? I'm not seeing anything in my notes.
Honestly, I don't know who to give the edge to, Sammy. On one hand, you've got
This is
Heathcliff,
so
master
Death
of
Battle-y.
the Divine Blade, with a defense so impregnable, it has earned him the distinguished title of
Yeah, it's
champion
obviously a
for
knockoff. It's like a
But on the other hand,
spoof.
there's the Sword Saint Kirito. I mean, just look at him, Sammy. He's got so many swords, I can't even keep track.
It's 2. My
has
guy
2
has
swords,
worse
Bob.
math skills than I
Huh,
do.
I was expecting a crowd, but this is kind of nuts.
I told you, Kirito. You've become a beacon of hope for these people. Also, I suppose it's not every day that someone is foolhardy enough to challenge SAO's top player.
Actually, if you remember, I'm the one who challenged you. Looks like the dimensions.
Oh, that's the level of gumpture I like to see. That's my level of snark and sass. Actually, absolutely exuding with confidence.
Getting in early, old man.
Wow, Asuna was not kidding about that ego. I owe her an apology. But I'd be remiss to underestimate someone with your reputation. So if you really think you've got what it takes, then go ahead.
My guy, the one thing Kirito has that you don't is the power of plot convenience and main protagonist syndrome. You're fucked.
Make my day.
Make
All kidding
my
aside, this Heathcliff guy is clearly no joke. If I'm gonna beat him, I'm gonna have to do something I haven't done
Kick him in the
in
nuts.
years.
Kick him in the nuts.
Strategize.
Kick him in the nuts. Kick him in the nuts.
The moment it starts, rush him with a flurry of attacks. Test that impregnable defense.
Okay, so if we're going by typical abridged... Okay, let's do a bit of theory crafting here. So this is going to be a moment where in the anime there was probably like a lot of theory crafting and planning. But in reality it was like a Uno reverse card. And because it's abridged, it's reversing that theory. So it's like, hey, we're going to do the strategy. This is going to be what happens. And then boom, kick in the nuts. Or... the guy's a little bottom bitch and is only level 1 and was using transmog to make him look all big and mighty, so in reality he's going to take one hit and crumple.
Of his. See how he reacts. He'll try to push back. Don't give him any ground. Keep up the pressure. With that heavy armor and shield, you'll overwhelm him with your speed advantage. Don't give him a moment to think.
Or they're going to play the even bigger catch-22 and actually make us subvert our, because what we're going into, we know this is Sword Art Online, which is an abridged, so of course that subverts your expectations, but what way are they going to subvert your expectations? By subverting those expectations. So what we would expect to be a hee-hoo funny moment of Kirito just punching him in the dick and him falling over, is probably in fact going to be Kirito getting his ass handed to him. Yeah. Yeah? At least I think. Duh. Let's find out.
Make him sloppy. Because once that happens, this fight is over. Alright, I think this'll work. Time to do this thing. Why am I on the ground?
The winner was a blistering 4-second knock.
Wow, Kirito, you are bad at thinking. Kirito legitimately is so ADHD that he can only do one thing at a time. He can either think or fight. He can't do both. The second he starts thinking, everything else goes out. It's like putting on blinkers onto a horse. Thing is though, I've never seen the original, and I want to assume that in the original, these little flashbacks that we saw were actually what the fight was like. But the people who made this were clever enough to be like, we can make this funny. We can make this funny. Turn it into a flashback and Kirito being stupid. That's what it was. I figured as much. Like, legitimately, I saw these shots and I was like, that's the actual fight, isn't it? And they're being very clever about it. See, that's how you do subversion. That's how you take something and make something new from it. Because that is legitimately taking what was made originally and completely turning on its head the theming of it. It went from a, oh my god, that's an epic fight moment. I'm sure this fight they had in the original anime was epic and awesome and gritty and nail-biting, and, you know, Kirito had tried his fucking best and got humbled. But, thing is, this is an abridged moment.
Knockout is
That's pretty freaking cool, actually.
All right, folks. We understand that fight was a tad shorter than expected, but if you just form an orderly line, the Knights of the Blood Oath would like to offer you a full refund.
Hey, thanks for that follow. Oh no. See, Kirito. Buddy, pal, chum, buddy. Listen. I'm gonna do you a favor, Kirito. As somebody who is a prolific not thinker, just don't think. You're good at one thing, and that's being a badass. So stop trying to do the things that you're not good at, okay? I'm going to take you to the side, I'm going to sit you down, and we're going to talk about strategy. The strategy is, no think, just do. We're going to take some sandpaper, we're going to smooth out those wrinkles from your skull, we're going to smooth out the wrinkles from your brain, and make sure you just do the thing. Thinking isn't your style anyway. Why think when you can do? Duh.
I need that for radio!
You gotta be kidding me. I can't wear this. I look like a tool.
Ugh.
Well, at least now you're dressed for the part.
Oh no, he looks like a nurse.
This can't be happening. I don't want to join a guild.
God. feels like a World of Warcraft moment where you have some really epic armor and then your new set of gear looks absolutely... Like, I remember back in World of Warcraft, back in, like, Burning Crusade, back in the beginning of Burning Crusade, back when you had tier 4 armor, you want to see how diabolical it was? Almost every single class had their gear go from looking amazing at tier 4 to looking like some kind of Power Ranger at tier 5. I need you to know how bad, like, this is what this feels like to me. So, this was tier 4 Paladin gear, right? Looked sick. This is what they then got changed to. This is what tier 5 did to them. How do you go from something like that to this? You just imagine, because back then transmog didn't exist. So imagine being forced to upgrade your gear to something that makes you look like an absolute... There was so many examples of that. So, like, you were always, every time a new tier of content would come out for World of Warcraft, you were always rolling the dice as to whether you'd look like a Clown Fiesta or the most epic anime protagonist ever.
Build?
Well, then why would you challenge the commander of all people? His divine blade skill's so OP, his health's never gone into the yellow.
Yeah, against normal people, but this is me we're talking about.
He didn't even get a chance, though.
Caught me off guard.
Well, bully for you. But I wouldn't expect a rematch anytime soon.
That's Springtrap.
You ever notice this game is a real arson problem?
Look, I know you're not crazy about...
I mean, it's not like games are designed to encourage the best of behaviors in people to begin with, so shrug.
guilds after your last one's unfortunate breakup. But don't worry, okay? You know, I'm sure
Okay,
as hell not
I want to use my big brain. I want to have a moment here to talk about subtlety and how much just a small thing changes big moments in an anime. Because I'm sure this anime is way more serious than the original. And I mentioned this about how they handled the little death battle here earlier, right? Like, I'm sure this entire fight was supposed to be this epic kind of, like, very morally embiggening kind of extravaganza. A big event within the show. And looking at, like, the shots of them fighting as Kirito's, like, theorizing... It's a really awesome way of completely changing the mode and mood of a thing. And that's the point of Abridged, right? Most Abridged series completely take something that's usually very serious and turns it into something jovial. But how do they do that? It usually, all it takes is context. You change the swing and the pull of a shot to still have the same beats. Because that's how you make something Abridged. You still have the same beats. You have the same basis because you're using footage that can't really be changed. But you change when you change the wording, when you change the order of things, it can completely change how that scene is perceived. Like, I'm sure this shot right here was probably very heartwarming, you know, her giving him motivational support.
After your last one's unfortunate.
But that little side eye completely changes the context of everything happening, because she's like, I totally believe in you. There was absolutely nothing. Because that's a change. It's a very small change. It wasn't the original, but it brings across this thing. Because if she would have maintained eye contact, she'd be like, yeah, no, I believe in you. We're so besties. Eye shifting to the side. No, you stupid. I as an animator, as somebody who makes stories, seeing how these kind of like YouTube channels will take a take a subject or take a scene and completely turn it on its head is, from my like analytical brain, immensely cathartic to try and dissect.
Unfortunate breakup, but don't worry, okay? You know, I'm sure as hell not gonna die on you like that dumb bitch Sally.
Sachi.
Shh. It doesn't matter. She's
like, even these two's relationship, I can tell in the original, this is the most cliche male-female anime relationship of like, I love you. But because of how they've got her personality, because of the script they've given her, she's gone from being a very wholesome cliche female anime protagonist to being the scary yandere that's going to fucking cook you alive and put pieces of her pubic hair in your cake so she can be inside of you. And that's amazing. It's so transformative because you can have I think it's like it would be very easy to make an abridged series and not make enough of a change to make it seem like it's worth having been made. But it's also easy enough to make too many changes and completely lose the entire soul of what it is you're abridging. People who make abridged series and do it well know how to balance that line between homaging the original whilst being transformative enough to make it something unique to what they're doing. And I realize this is a lot of words and a lot of like smart commentary from somebody who's literally been talking about gooning all morning. But that's what I do, baby. That's what I do. You never know what's coming out of my mouth. Sometimes it's cum, sometimes it's spouts of wisdom.
Now, so cheer up, okay? I promise, things are gonna be better this time.
Greetings and salutations, comrades! I hope the morrow finds thee well, Sir Kirito! 'Tis truly an honor to meet a warrior
God,
such as thee.
shut up.
Damn it, Asuna,
I hate him
this
already.
relationship cannot be built upon a foundation of lies.
Kirito, this is Godfrey. I'm told he's
Yeah,
something
Godfrey.
called a role
Oh,
player.
tarnished.
God.
Hark! I
Burden
have been
of the
ordered by
Elden
our
Ring.
wise King Heathcliff to lead thee in thy first training exercise.
Training exercise?
I hate him already. I hate him already.
Training from
Hey guys, hands up if you
I
hate
went
him.
head-to-head with
Hands up if you
your
want to punch him in the
boss.
dick. I want to punch him in the dick.
Forsooth.
I'm gonna
And
punch
pray
him in the
tell,
dick.
How has that worked out for thee?
Yeah, I do not.
Yo,
care
give me a
for
mid
you.
shot. Give me a mid shot, this man. Give me a mid shot, this man. I want to punch him in the dick.
For adventure and a valuable learning experience.
This is my life now. I am in.
Another thing. Nothing changed about this shot. All they did was purposefully delay the dialogue to extend the awkward silence. I guarantee you, this shot would have been like, again, a very somber, serious moment. But all they did was add a stupid soundtrack over the top of it and created an awkward silence with a delay in the dialogue. And it's just an absolute Kirito moment.
Hell.
I love it. Sorry, this is my analytical mind.
What the hell is this, Godfrey?
Wait.
I only know two.
Hold up. Sir?
Oh, what?
Aha, my time has come. Standing here. Wait. Standing here. Damn it, let me punch it. Standing here, I realize I'm gonna punch you in the dick. Okay, I'm happy now. I'm content.
What the hell is this, Godfrey? I only know two things about you. You're a role player, and now apparently you're pretty chummy with Mordor's Most Wanted over here. As far as first impressions go, you're not exactly batting 1,000.
Well,
Oh, they brought him
have
back.
Stretch the truth a bit. This isn't just a
Make sure you look
training
and give me a good-
exercise,
the
it's also
paper.
a team-building exercise.
Can't just
I
come and
have
accuse me
heard
of things
about
like that. I mean, you're
thy
right, but
petty
still.
squabble and tooketh upon myself to smooth
Also, every time
things
paper, please.
over.
I love you, paper.
Hey,
Mwah.
Squabble, you know he broke into Asuna's house, right?
And I do so apologize for that. My actions far outstripped my duties as the Vice Commander's bodyguard.
Now, the sad thing is, this is what it feels like playing on a roleplay server in World of Warcraft. At one point, I was in a very professional, I was about to say ERP guild, but that would have been a Freudian slip. I've never, ever been part of an ERP guild. Never. No one has any proof of otherwise. What I was going to say, I was in a very professional raiding guild at one point. The problem was, it was on a roleplay server. So, whilst I was trying to raid, I had to occasionally go through parts of the game where people were having their roleplay sessions. Now, that's not a problem. The problem being is that people like to publicly ERP. And it's all fun and games trying to beat down a boss when two of your raid members are beating each other down. roleplay servers hit different. They really do.
I was out of line.
Huh, that thing went in pretty deep. I think I can still see a scar.
Now, now, Sir Kirito, thou must respect thy elders. What he lacks in youthful good looks, he more than maketh up for with decades of
Wow,
experience.
not mean at all.
26.
What? He's 26.
So, onward!
Oh, right. No, I get it. Hey guys, look, this is what happens. this is what happens when the twink death hits. Yeah, you hit 26 as a dude. You go from looking like some edgy femboy twink, and then all of a sudden, boom, receding hairline, beer gut, no longer able to fit in with the cool kids at the anime club. Your dreams of being a cute cat femboy at every party out the window. And then you've got to resolve to being a thumb.
Respect thy elders. What he lacks in youthful good looks, he more than maketh up for with decades of experience.
I'm 26.
So
He's clearly British. I need you to understand. You hit 25 as a British man, and you become a thumb. Like, I ain't even shitting. I need you to understand this. Like, if you're Asian, you are given God's genes, clearly. Because you turn 30, 40, and you still... most Asian people I know will look golden. Meanwhile, over in England, this is what our average 20-year-old looks like. Unfortunately, the gene pool did not hit good in England. We don't have the good genes like the rest of the world does. Unless you're like me, who somehow manages to go down this avenue, pull yourself back, and now looks more better than I've... Wow, that's English. Still, gene pool. The gene pool man.
Oh, onward, brave heroes!
I hate this game. I hate it so much.
Hark! We have hitteth the halfway point. Methinks this is the
So
perfect
inbred,
time to
I
take
mean...
a lunch break. But don't get
I like to call it excitable relationships, but if that's the way you want to word it, sure.
Anything, but I hope
The Alabama freight train, if you will.
You will die screaming.
Yeah, you said it. Wait, what?
Oh.
Crap!
Oh no! He betrayed us!
Oh, Sakura-deal, didst thou spike down my patience with paralysis poison?
Oh my god, could you just talk normal?
You merry prankster.
You cannot be serious.
No, we've all had it, the valorous
Yay!
struggle,
Free drugs!
but we've
Who
not
doesn't love a bit of free drugs?
If thou wouldst be so kind to hand me an antidote, Crystal.
Oh no, he's dying!
What?
Yes, because we can always trust the motherfucker that looks and sounds like Skeletor. Rah, He-Man, you'll never know it coming with somebody sounding like this. Fucking goddamn it. You have been punked, He-Man, until we meet again!
Thou shutteth the fuck up!
Sakura-deal, what mutiny is this?
I've had to sit and listen to you for months as you run
Ooh,
Shakespeare's
Brody.
role. What chipper? Is that supposed to be endearing or something?
Got it, not a fan of the bard, he is gone. You and me, we are on the same page here, buddy. Okay, so if you could just put the sword down.
Oh, I'll put it down all right.
Right into your
Oh,
spine!
wonderful! You see, Kirito, if we just calmly talk out our differences, there's no end to what we can accomplish.
Godfrey?
I mean, sure.
Oh no,
it's
you
bad
can't be that
now,
stupid.
but given time, I think you'll all look back at this and
Yeah. You know what? The world just became a slightly more a slightly more bearable place. At least now I don't have military-grade tinnitus bearing down on me.
What do you know? He was right. I'm laughing already.
You son of a bitch!
Evil
Are you
villain
really gonna
laugh.
kill 2 people just because I humiliated you? Let's be real here, Quado. I can't be the first.
No. Your reckoning comes for a far greater sin. although it is an unexpected...
You paid for gold, you cheating bastard! The rest of us have to try and work our socks off doing some kind of chemistry or profession. But you just pulled out your credit card and swipe, swipe, swipe! You're boosting yourself higher to the lofty scopes of depravity and winningness. You don't deserve your pride, Kirito! You don't deserve it! So I'm gonna take it from you, like your life, your everything, and then I'm gonna pay a visit to your girlfriend, and I'm gonna take that from her as well.
Expected side benefit.
Laughing Coffin? I thought most of you guys were in prison these days.
Yes, it is true. The mighty guild that once struck terror through the hearts of all is no more. All because of this!
Boss won't get off your back. Girlfriend won't stop nagging you. Did that fuckstick Tiffany sell you a bullshit dagger that broke almost immediately, despite the fact you spent half a goddamn coal on it?
That sounds kind of personal, dude.
Murder?
Murder?
Yeah,
Yo, I love
remember
murder.
that. Still can't believe they took
Murder
my
drones, am I right, Dab?
Your oh so helpful advice. Ad campaign, PR blast. Get your faces out there. Send an email with your exact location to every player in the game.
Right. I'm sorry, did I just see penetration? I mean, penetration is penetration. I ain't gonna knock it. But let's face it. This is once again bearing diligent example, a diligent example of Kirito not knowing when to shut the fuck up.
In fairness, that last part's on them.
Like I know. My eyes went to the wrong place. I thought he was stabbing his dick for a second. I mean, let's face it, even as, you know, video game characters, that looks painful. Yeah, no, that's a bit gnarly. That's like, ugh. Yeah.
Destroyed them! They were doing just fine until you came along and filled their heads with dreams of wealth and fame.
Why did you go Scottish all of a sudden? You filled your head with thoughts of fame and depravity. You have no idea what you're doing. You got to put your mind to it. Think, Kirito, think. You've got to really get out of your mind. You're a depraved lunatic that doesn't know the right head from the right toe. You're so topsy-turvy, you could be a goddamn psychotic maniac, truly pushing the boundaries of evil and nascent... yeah, anyway, point being.
You've never met them? I thought you said... Oh,
one way, one pinch of potassium chloride, and kablooey!
Fanboy! That's amazing!
You made them sell out! And what did it get them? An army at their door and a blade through their hearts?
Yuzora, thanks for life.
It used to be about the murder, you know?
Oh, let me
get... dude, speak truth, man, yeah. You know, I miss the days when it used to just be about the simple things.
Yes, you prefer their early work.
And what of it?
This is the greatest day of my life.
Do you mind? I am trying to kill you!
Oh no, he's falling into the typical villain thing of monologuing.
If I gotta die anyway, the least I can do is make sure you don't get to enjoy it.
Die! Die! Die!
Which is exactly what I said to the goldfish after it got rolled under my car and wouldn't... Anyway. Oh, the yandere's here.
Not that I'm
the one thing that could have made this whole situation worse. Yeah, not sure if this is him getting saved or getting put into an even more dire strait.
But how did you know I was in trouble? And how did you get here so fast?
I may have been sort of tailing you since you left, but not in a weird way.
Wow, I've never been so happy to be dating a stalker.
Yippee!
Speaking of stalkers, I'll be right back.
I straight up think she's like Mirai Nikki. They've turned her into Mirai Nikki from Future Diaries. She is one soda away from tying up Kirito in a basement and treating him like a doll. She's about to go, here, I got you a soda.
Oh no.
If you get the reference, you're sick.
If it isn't the damsel in distress. Sorry, dear, but your boyfriend can't fight your battles for you. Ah, you bitch!
Oh, she's a rogue. Yeah, he was dead from the beginning.
You know, always think being called a bitch is so negative. But frankly, I just think it shows how you're strong and confident and absolutely fucking terrifying. Please don't kill me!
God, you're pathetic. I'll let the commander decide how.
She's not terrifying because of her power or her level. She's terrifying for her psychotic tendencies. I would be scared too, to be honest.
to deal with you. I don't want your stinking blood on my hands.
Really?
No.
What?
Oh.
Oh, good. I think the poison's
Yeah, she's
wearing
maniac.
off. Thanks for the save,
She's-
Asuna.
she's a
I did
sociopath.
not want the last thing I saw to be Kirito's O-face.
I freaking hate you.
Asuna, are you? Oh, god damn it. Again with this?
You can't keep doing this to me. This is like the second time you've almost died this week.
Kirito, why won't you just love me, you typical male VTuber? You're about as aware of my advances as a fucking VTuber trying to understand subtlety. Ah!
Never stop to think about how I feel? Maybe I want to almost die once in a while, huh? Make you cry. Oh, I'm such a girl.
I ever tell you cry like a surly drunk?
Yeah?
I love the dialogue for this.
You bitch.
Ew! Cooties!
It's like ash in my mouth, but damn was that filling. Thanks for dinner, Asuna. But, are you sure it's okay for me to be over this?
So she's pregnant now, by the way. Like, just soon as she's pregnant. That's how babies work in anime. Yeah, no, that she's pregnant.
It's late.
And so is he. He's pregnant
Oh,
too.
sweet, naive, stupid Asuna. You may not be able to see the dubious implications, but to a man as worldly as I... Asuna?
Why are your pants still on? We do it.
Now, this is just unfair. This is painting a very unrealistic depiction of how easy it is to get laid. No, I'm sorry, this is bullshit. They didn't even hold hands. You can't be going around saying that that's how easy it is to get laid. All the tier 3 subs out there are gonna think that that's what it's gonna take to get me into that situation. Fine.
Doing this or what?
Oh no, he's a virgin! Am I getting banned?
Yeah, Santa Rosalia!
I love you too, kid. Wait, what? Who the fuck is Rosalia?
Yeah, nobody had just slipped out. Asuna, no, I get it.
Oh, Kirito! You just lost your V card and you fucking flumped it. You know, this is immensely poetic. Somebody just said, after the Netarare video we just watched, that is the most poetic thing I think I've ever seen. Good God. Wow, okay, what an episode. I need like 5 minutes to go clean up the cum stains off my chair now, so I'll be back in 5 minutes, guys. Okay, we'll go straight into the next episode. Bye!